The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. A look at the Nuggets. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And checking out Portland, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the shooting guard. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, both of these teams, Clark, like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine-in eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistently.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
And the pass to Green. Back to Morris. To the inside. Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just 4 to shoot. Morris with the bucket. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outside, Covington. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Morris finds Jokic. Inside, Dozier. And it's rebounded by Covington. And Portland with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Dozier, defended by Covington. Dozier can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's McCollum. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Pass to Porter. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Trailblazers. And here's Morris for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Morris has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
And it's Lillard missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by Dozier. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lillard against Morris. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Releases from 15. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He has 5.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here's Jokic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one goes in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Cullen passes to Lillard. Nurkic against Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Morris with the rebound.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Shoots. That one doesn't drop. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Jokic. And it's McCollum off the drive. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Back to Morris. Powell against Porter. Misses the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Covington kicks to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Porter. Powell against Porter. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside, Green. Morris looking over the floor. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Zeller, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Powell. Now here's McCollum. Driving inside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Outside Porter. And it's good for 2.
And that's Porter Jr. Those nice follow through on the shot, even through the contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Up top Powell, guarded by Porter. Here's Lillard. Knocks down the step back Jay. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Lillard against Morris. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 9. Denver in the lead. Pass to Jokic. Morris outside. The pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Lillard looking around. And Portland again with the bucket.
In that mid-range area, Lillard is deadly as anybody. His mechanics and technique on that jumper, flawless.
Now, here is Morris. His last outing with 20 points. For 3, Murray. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. And again, it's Denver.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's McCollum following the score by Jamal Murray. Here's Zeller, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And that one falls for Zeller. A different look for Denver. David Nwaba is checked in for Green. Martin comes in for Porter. Campazzo's subbed in for Morris. Portland also making some changes. Little, he's checked in for Powell. Tony Snell comes in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And so Zeller nails both of them. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Nwaba. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Zeller. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Nance passes to Simons for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Jokic draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Denver. Nwaba passes to Campazzo. From deep. Rebound collected by Snell.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Three-pointer, Simon. And it's Denver with the rebound. Deep two from Murray. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Nance passes to Snell. A three ball. That shot is off. Denver leading by 3. Waba kicks to Barton. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jokic. The second effort. And it's good on the way in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passes to Zeller. Now Little. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trying to get something going, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Good on both. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Murray outside. Campazzo. That shot misses. And it's Portland the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
.44 seconds left in the first. Simons, the pass to Snell. Here's Little, got a piece of it.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly, effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Shot clock at 5. Portland moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Simons. Barton with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The pass to Murray. And there it is for him. Murray's got 6.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead, leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
Hustle, work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
You
did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Bill Barton is out there with David Nwaba. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Pass to Porter. 8 feet away. Zeller grabs the board. And Simons, she's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. Here's Nwaba. Barton outside. Over Nance. And that one's good. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Here's Little. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Barton outside. Pass to Murray. Fires it up. Nance with the rebound. Portland trailing here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Cody Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Larry Nance. And Lillard subbed in for Tony Snell. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
Alg always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Dozier passes to Nwaba, and Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Green, he's checked in for Porter. And then for the Trailblazers, Norman Powell comes in for Little. And McCollum subbed in for Anfernee Simons.
You know, Covington's ability to space the floor and his length at the defensive end is something every team is looking for. He is the prototypical 3-and-D player in my mind.
Here's Murray. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Murray kicks to Green. Bobbed up there for Green.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
The three from McCollum. Ball's not loose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. The Nuggets leading by 3. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Morris has got 9.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Dish now to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. And they'll get another chance. Covington with it. Guarded now by Morris. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot off. And the Nuggets going the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Dozier passes to Morris. Now Nwaba. He's guarded by Nurkic. Nwaba gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Nugget lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Morris against Nurkic. Shoots from 12. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Foul for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Lillard against Morris. And the shot is good. Morris has got 13. And so here's Portland. Trailing here by 8. Powell kicks to Lillard. Passes it to McCollum. Wide open. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 9.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
From about 16, again, the Nuggets score.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's McCollum. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Nwaba passes to Green. Up top, Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Nuggets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting 2. And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Portland has possession. 8-point game. And there's the pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. Down low. Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Lillard outside. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 13 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's McCollum. And it's Denver with the rebound. Dozier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Going inside, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
And that one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Oh, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Dozier. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Campazzo, guarded by Powell. Clock at 4. Here's Barton. Here's Jokic. The shot's good. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Campazzo, covered by Nance, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Passes it to Powell. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game for the Trailblazers. Little, he's checked in for Powell.
Find the lane.
And it's Simons
Find the
in
lane.
for Tony Snell.
One shot.
There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Dozier. Dozier's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Campazzo covered by Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Nuggets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Murray's checked in for Denver. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Zeller dishes to Little. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To stop the run. Rejected by Porter. Jokic finds Porter, and he comes up with the deuce. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And good that time.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
A big-time effort for Monte Morris, providing a lot of energy for the Denver Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at center.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
The pass to Nurkic. And here is Powell, guarded by Porter. Powell with it, just 5 to shoot. It's good. Powell's got his second bucket of the night. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dozier. Dozier's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look for defenders who are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Here's McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 15.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Pass to Green. Jokic against Nurkic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
First one falls for him. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Back to McCollum. Driving the lane to the paint. Kicks it out to Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 15 points for Lillard.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Right wing. It's rebounded by Dozier. Dozier's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the try. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lillard left side. Shoots from 14. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Nurkic against Morris. To the middle. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And here's McCollum for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Jokic against Nurkic. From 12 feet out. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Green. Jokic has got 14.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
It's good on the putback.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Denver calls timeout.
Start it.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
To the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 19. And here is Powell. He has 5. Back to Lillard. Shoots from the line. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
There's the pass to Porter. Shoots over Powell. Porter, no luck. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Monte Morris. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cody Zeller's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. Tony Snell's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Zeller. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Oh, yes, the turnaround. McCollum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And even when McCollum is inside and well covered, he's a threat. This is a guy that is always in attack mode.
Jokic, no good that time. Trailblazers trail by 15. Snell finds McCollum. Back to Snell. That falls. Face feed that time from McCollum.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Barton outside. Nailed from three-point land. Barton's got 5.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
McCollum kicks to Snell. Pass to Simons. And that one comes up a bit short.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And their road trip is only getting started, as that's the second of 6 for them. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got his third basket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Passes it to Murray. And here's Jokic to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 5 points in the game.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Bounce pass from Zeller. Snell from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Nwaba. 7 points in the game. Kicks to Barton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Campazzo's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Little's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Simons. He's got 8. Now the pass to Zeller. He kicks to Little. 4 on the clock. The shot misses. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 22 is their biggest lead.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
Here's Simons. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
And so McCollum nails both of them. The Nuggets leading by 17. Pass to Barton. There's the 3. The shot missing. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Nance passes to McCollum. Here's Simons. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Murray. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Simons. 11 points in the game. That one falls. Simons has got 13 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Nuggets shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Aston Nwaba. Out to the wing. Murray finds Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist on the night.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Little. Rebound by Murray.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A three from McCollum. He's off on that one. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Campazzo and Murray are the guard set. Jokic is out there with Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Murray outside. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Campazzo, good on the 3-point shot.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. For the Nuggets, Porter's checked in for Jokic, and Morris subbed in for Campazzo. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. On defense, the Nuggets, they lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The pass to Murray. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Great D that time from Nurkic. Down low, here's Powell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Murray the pass to Morris. Over Lillard. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Denver. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Passed a little. Now Powell. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Outside Covington. Down low. It's deflected. Outside Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 11 points for Michael Porter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lillard against Morris. Lillard outside. Over Porter. Porter with a block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. The waiters checked in for Robert Covington. Brown comes in for Little. Tony Snell's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Ben McLemore in for Damian Lillard. Nurkic kicks to McLemore. Brown the pass to Snell. Clock at 4. It's Nurkic top of the key. McLemore inside the line. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Morris right side. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Morris. Shoots over Nurkic. And again, it's Denver.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
Here's Watford. Portland moving the ball around. Now McLemore. Kicks to Snell. 5 on the clock. trying to end the drought. Hands it from downtown.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Here's Porter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Trailblazers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Brown the pass to Snell. Nurkic in the post, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the paint. Watford, that's good. The Waiters got his first points of the night.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's John Shaw. To the left wing. Guarded by McLemore. It's good from about 19 feet. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Pass to Bull. Over McLemore. Again, the Nuggets score.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
And McLemore kicks to Nurkic, passes it to Brown. Now here's McLemore. The pass to Nurkic to the right side. Snell from outside. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. To the inside. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nurkic dishes to Brown. Snell, the pass to McLemore. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That's his first foul. Martin's checked in for Michael Porter. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons, he's checked in for Nurkic. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Dishes it to Rivers. He kicks to Barton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Snell. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And the free throw, no good. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Martin surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to McLemore. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. To the middle. Now, here's Bull. Defense right on him. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. McLemore, the pass to Simons. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Snell from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Snell's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Portland. Denver's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against the Trailblazers.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance
for Jokic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
That one goes. Count it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Rivers.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Rivers with it. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Nikola, another great passing game for you. What was the key?
I think the guys were making shots. That's the main thing. We moved without the ball. It was a good energy on the floor, and I mean, that's why we won the game.
There is trust in all directions, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.